the Russian and the leg reach advantage as well. Magomedkerimov is 28 years of age and 6 feet 1 inches tall, so he has the length and the range. The power, not on that chart, definitely going the way of Ray Cooper III. For the final time, we send it inside the cage to Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, live around the world from a Hulu Theater here in Madison Square Garden, New York City. We have arrived to the final bout of the evening. 5 rounds for $1 million and the PFL Welterweight Championship of the World. Sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, the Executive Director is Kim Sembler. Your 3 judges scoring at cage side, Eric Colon, Tim Corrado, and Dave Torelli. And when the action begins inside the cage, referee in charge, Todd Anderson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. New York, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a wrestler standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in officially 169 3/4 pounds. In 27 professional fights, his record 22 victories and 5 defeats. Here's the number 3 seeded welterweight from Makhachkala, Dagestan, Russia, Magomed Magomedkerimov. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's a boxer standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in officially 169 1/2 pounds. In 22 professional fights, his record 17 victories and 5 defeats. He is the number 1 seeded welterweight from Pearl City, Hawaii, Brother Boy, Ray Cooper.
They've been waiting for months to get together to decide this one. It could end in seconds. Both fighters very dangerous as we get ready for the final fight of 2018 and the final title on the line as Ray Cooper comes forward. Magomedkerimov, though, with a nice scramble.
Wow, nice single leg, going to take his back.
Listen, Cooper has 3 submission losses. He never had any, a whole bunch of Magomedkerimov submission wins, so this is a very smart thing.
He's in a very, very bad place right now.
If you want to slow Ray Cooper down, don't get in front of him, take his back. Probably the best way to slow that pace and that power. No panic, though, from Ray Cooper III as he tries to protect as much as he can. Dagestani Magomedkerimov holding on tight. Both hooks in, searching for an opening. Now Magomedkerimov going at it. Heavy punches coming in.
Trying to sink the choke now, trying to get under the chin. He's close. He's very, very close.
It's not underneath the jaw, but still his own jaw can be pulled in the neck.
And it hurts like heck.
Yep.
Trying to find the hands. Ray Cooper trying to find Kirimov's hands.
He's got it.
And he got him.
Wow.
Now he's got one of those hands. He's got good hand control now. Kerimov lost one of his hooks.
Ray Cooper staying calm. Magomedkerimov sensing this as an opportunity, end it quickly. The last thing he wants is to let Ray Cooper get up again and start firing off shots.
Cooper's got a single now. It's Cooper with the overhook. Trying to pull Kerimov up chest to chest. He's back on his feet. Double underhooks now by Ray Cooper.
Very smart.
Trying to keep Kerimov from getting in on those hips and finding a way to put him back on the mat.
Certainly a smart tactic by Magomed Magomedkerimov. Didn't stand in front of Ray Cooper, now trying to get him back to the ground as Cooper fires off an uppercut. No damage done. All those fans from Hawaii holding their breath momentarily as Magomedkerimov trying to seek in that rear naked choke as Ray is able to defend it. But this pace is certainly, boss, got to favor Magomedkerimov.
Yeah, he's doing a really
nice off balance by Ray Cooper. Use that little twisting off balance to get off the fence. And now you're going to see him go back to slinging that leather, but Kerimov doing a great job coming right back into the clinch and tying up Ray Cooper. We'll try and make him wrestle, make him grapple, make him pummel, take some of the steam out of those arms.
Kerimov's doing a really good job. As soon as he lets go, he right away is at the perfect distance again.
Little change by Kerimov.
The attempt there by Cooper. A nice one delivered by Magomedkerimov.
90 seconds to go here in round number 1. This one's scheduled for 5. The final fight of the night here at the PFL Championship. This for the Welterweight World Championship.
Nice little trip attempt. Use his foot to pick that leg up and then catch it with his hand.
That was really nice.
Secure that takedown.
Wow.
That wrestling base for Ray Cooper III paying off tonight so far.
His defense, guys, has been the most impressive thing early on, as Magomedkerimov has certainly been all over him, changing the pace, changing the dynamic of the fight that Ray Cooper III is normally used to here in the PFL. And now back to the center of the cage.
Kerimov just smartly not willing to stand and try to bang with Ray Cooper III.
You see how he stays and moves angles the whole time?
Absolutely.
So good.
Gonna make Cooper chase him. And as the harder Cooper chases him, the easier it's gonna be to take him down.
Oh, knee.
Nice knee, sharp knee.
First Cooper gave him one and he got 2 back.
10 seconds to go here in round number 1.
Oh, nice overhand right.
Connects to the chin, Magomedkerimov. And round number 1 is complete. Here was the takedown early on for Magomedkerimov, grabbing that single Randy and goes right to the back.
Oh, nice. Put 2 hooks in. He did everything perfect. Look at
this. Digging in, it's got it sunk. With that chin, Cooper did a nice job of keeping that chin down. Kerimov squeezing, Cooper fighting for those hands. That wrestling base of Cooper's paying off here, able to get back to his feet.
Partisan crowd at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. Ray Cooper III bringing close to 80 people here from the island's family and friends. Back to how he likes to fight. Magomedkerimov showing great footwork, moving laterally, guys, getting away from those big punches that Ray's going to fire off.
He's doing a great job with the front kicks, keeping him at bay, long straight punches, and then his distance is perfect as well. So, and as you mentioned, the angle, he's doing everything right. It looked like a headbutt almost, right?
He fell into that third punch. It landed, but Kerimov doing a great job of being a moving target. He is not going to stop moving.
It was interesting in talking with Magomedkerimov. He said, I get the win either the first or third round, which made me think, what are you thinking about the second round? Ray Cooper continuing to come forward, certainly in a more comfortable position now than he was in round number 1.
I think he's recognized he's going to have to settle in and find his, strategically find his way to get how to get to this guy and get that shot landed. He came out so ferocious and hard that he was a bit reckless, and that's what put him in a bad position in that first round. There's a nice hit.
Everybody had. And he knows also if he connects a clean shot, fight's going to be over.
Jake Shields saying that Ray Cooper, one of the hardest hitters he's ever faced, and he has faced some of the best. Cooper continuing to come forward. Magomedkerimov doing a great job of escaping the danger.
Sometimes when you swing big, you miss big.
Well, Magomedkerimov, he said he had the game plan, right? And till now he did great. Only now he lost it a little bit because of the reason what you said, Randy. Now Cooper is ready for it. A nice right hand.
And here's Cooper with the takedown attempt. Single, high single. Switches to the body lock.
Nice.
Worth noting that Ray Cooper knocking out all 4 of his opponents this year, and Magomedkerimov has never been knocked out. Look at this. He jumps into it.
Jumped down.
That is it. It is all over.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Round number 2, submission by guillotine for your winner of $1 million. He is a new PFL welterweight champion of the world, Magomed Magomedkerimov.
Slight leg reach advantage there for Ray Cooper III. Slight arm reach advantage for David Michaud, who is 2 inches taller. He's 5 years older, and both of these guys similar stylistically. Good wrestlers with very heavy hands.
Absolutely. It's going to be a hard burger.
Do not blink. I hope you already took your bathroom break. Lillian Garcia gets the welterweight title bout started.
This next battle for the world title belt and $1 million is in the welterweight division. This is brought to you by Real Time Pain Relief. Real time it and knock out your pain. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a boxer, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighs in officially at 169 pounds. In 27 professional fights, he has a record of 19 victories, 7 defeats, 1 draw, with 13 wins by knockout. He is the number 6 seed, fighting out of Pearl City, Hawaii. Here is Brada Ray Cooper III. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner. His specialty is in wrestling and boxing. Standing at 5 feet 9, weighing in officially at 170 pounds. In 23 professional fights, he has a record of 18 victories and 5 defeats, with 14 wins by stoppage. He is the number 5 seed, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. Here is David the Bulldog Michaud. Your referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson will at least attempt to regulate the ferocity inside of this welterweight cage. Ray Cooper III, his second trip to the finals in the gray trunks. David Michaud in the red and blue. Flying knee attempt, and Ray Cooper tries to catch an airborne David Michaud with the left hand.
Oh, he was punching his speed bag there.
No surprise, already some heavy exchanges. Big punches thrown, hook lands there from Michaud. Ray Cooper grabs a clinch. Body lock here from Ray Cooper III. Both of these guys excellent wrestlers. Cooper had an opportunity to wrestle in college. David Michaud did wrestle in college at South Dakota State University. He was also on the football team as a fullback, two-sport athlete in college. Interesting development here. Ray Cooper III is he's fighting for a takedown here. There's his dad, Ray Cooper Jr., accomplished fighter himself, Hawaiian legend. His brothers Blake and Makoa also in the corner, both of them undefeated mixed martial artists in their own right.
Double underhooks here for Ray Cooper. He's trying to find a way to pull David Michaud's legs out from under him. Now he changes level, slides by. Now he's trying to sweep. He's chain wrestling here, one after the other. That's high-level wrestling.
And high-level defense from David Michaud, who does not go down.
Body lock down by Michaud. He's trying to trade places with Cooper. Put Cooper against the fence.
Cooper watching the monitor, excuse me, Michaud watching the monitor here on the wall of the Hulu Theater as the fight is progressing. Very interesting. We were talking about what we thought the strategies would be in this fight, Randy.
Michaud's hurt. Something, he grimaced as he went down there. I'm not sure it was a calf kick or
big right hands from the top.
Was.
David Michaud still grimacing there on the bottom. We'll have to catch a replay and try and figure out exactly what that was. Now Ray Cooper III sitting in sort of a three-quarter guard here as David Michaud's got a butterfly in, trying to isolate that left arm of Ray Cooper III.
It looked like Cooper might have tried a foot sweep, but his heel either rolled the ankle up or hit Michaud directly on the calf, and that's what hurt as he went down.
First round halfway gone. As I was saying, we were sort of debating what the strategies might be, and I thought that what Ray Cooper III just did would be what David Michaud would try and do. Press it against the cage, try and take some of the steam off of Ray's punches. But here we are now with Ray Cooper initiating some wrestling, and successfully so far on top.
And Michaud said that in the interview, that he wanted to fight from the clinch. He felt like he had some advantages and some things from the clinch that he could do to take advantage of Ray Cooper.
Michaud hanging out, calm. Ray Cooper trying to pressure with his left shoulder into the neck. Perhaps set up that shoulder choke. Nothing doing so far. More left hands from the top for Ray Cooper III. Proud representative of Pearl City, Hawaii. Michaud on the bottom from South Dakota. Fighting now out of MMA Lab in Phoenix. Nice top control and pressure here from Ray Cooper III. Whatever it was that maybe caused some pain for David Michaud, nothing registering on his face now.
Seems to have passed. Whatever it was, it hurt him for a second, but it passed.
I did too. Crossers right there.
Michaud still pinned to the mat here in round number 1, 40 seconds remaining. Last year, Ray Cooper found himself on the bottom in the first round. A little reversal of fortunes here. Always feels a little less fatiguing to be on top on the bottom, at least on top when you're on the ground, at least for me.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think you're forcing the guy on the bottom to react to you for the most part.
Ray Cooper III inside of 10 seconds looking to set up that shoulder choke. He'll finish the round on top.
And here in the clinch, it looks like Ray Cooper III digs a knee right up into the liver of David Michaud. And we saw Michaud's first fight of the year with Saibou Sy. He got kicked in the liver and dropped. So he was lucky, he recovered there. He seems to be in full steam again.
Good recovery by Michaud. Nice knee snuck in there from short distance by Ray Cooper III. Sean O'Connell and Randy Couture here cage side. Welterweight title bout underway inside of our PFL Smart Cage. Ray Cooper III in the gray trunks, David Michaud in the blue, looking for a whizzer here. These heavy exchanges leading to fierce wrestling back and forth, Randy.
Absolutely. Cooper in on the single, Michaud whizzers, tries to hip him over. Cooper recovers, comes up with a left hook. Nice exchange off of their wrestling.
Randy's a multiple-time champ. I'm just the one-time champ from last year. And we're joined now on the analyst desk by another champ, Henry Cejudo, kind enough to sit down with us. Henry.
You guys have the best seat in the house, I must say. Spoiled brats.
That's right. It's not a real job, Henry. What do you think of these welterweights so far?
It's a scrap. These guys are, they're both kind of rugged, but it seems like they both fight more on on heart and instinct. And sometimes fighters like that are the toughest guys to fight.
Cooper tries to run the pipe on a single. Where's the left hand on the exit there?
Oh, nice knees by Michaud, right up the middle.
Ray Cooper in a little bit of trouble here. Wings of left hand.
Big right hand
from Michaud. Cooper back down on a single leg. David Michaud landing some big punches there. And that's when we saw Ray Cooper III get in trouble against John Howard. Maybe finds himself a moment of reprieve with this takedown, Randy. He got clipped twice there.
He did, and it looked like it hurt him a little bit. You saw that look in his eye, that flash for a second.
That's that rugged style you're talking about, Henry. On the exchanges, the ins and the outs, winging big punches, you gotta have the defense up.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is these guys are creating these scrambles with their fist, you know, to eventually get into a takedown. So fights like these are literally like scraps. You know what I mean? Like they're you know, the word fight scraps. You know, not scraps, but fight scraps. I don't want these things to come out and kill me. Rugged.
Hammer fist there from David Michaud. Cooper III runs the pipe, drags Michaud down.
Michaud trying to control hands, find a way back to his feet. Back up, he's gonna whizzer over now. There's another knee to the body, yeah.
Michaud returns the favor. Oh, another body shot! Michaud is hurt!
Something hurt him.
Once again!
His shoulder's hurt, there it is!
Cooper III pounds out David Michaud! Drops him with a body shot! Finishes with ground and pound! And redemption for Brada!
Wow, that was the second time he caught him with that. I know you heard him early in the first round.
Yeah, with that knee, drove that knee in.
Went back at those who have never been hit with body shots. That is the living worst. That's the worst punch you could ever get hit with to the body.
We take a look at our Cageonomics final fight stats for this welterweight championship bout. 2 takedowns for Ray Cooper III, 8 for 8 on the ground strikes. That's where this fight ended. And those total strikes, at least a couple dug to the liver, to the body, which proved to be the big difference in this bout. It was not without drama, though. There's David Michaud landing a nice right hand just behind the ear, a couple of knees to the body. One sneaks up to the chin of Ray Cooper. Michaud putting in some work here, putting Ray Cooper III in some significant trouble. There's another right hand, almost dropped the Hawaiian. He was able to recover. Big shot to the liver, and there's that classic delayed reaction. David Michaud crumples into a heap. Ray Cooper makes it a formality with a couple of rights, a couple of lefts. Good night, Irene. New champion from Oahu and Pearl City, Ray Cooper III.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stoppage comes officially at 2 minutes and 56 seconds into round number 2 by TKO. Here is your winner, $1 million, and the new 2019 PFL Welterweight Champion of the World, Ray Cooper III.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the belt. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the belt in the 155-pound division, world champion in the heavyweight division, Mike Tyson. And our CEO for the Professional Fighters League, presenting the $100 million check, Pete Murray. Ray, so close last year. A couple bumps in the road, John Howard early in the regular season, and here we are with a belt and a check, buddy. Tell me what's going through your mind.
I just want to give praise and thanks to the Father in heaven, Lord Jesus Christ. Give me this opportunity. I love him. And my wife, my kids, my mom, my dad, my brothers, my cousin, all my family here, my family back home. I love all you guys, Granny, Mama, Papa Joe, Papa Kai, Auntie Kim, Uncle Ron, Uncle Matt, Uncle Shawty, Auntie Sissy, Auntie Crystal. I love you guys, Uncle Kai, Auntie Girlie. I love all you guys. I just love everybody here. Thank you to Pete Murray, Don Davis, Ray Seffel. Give me the opportunity. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Tell me about this fight coming in. You know David Michaud was a very, very tough opponent, in some ways a mirror image of yourself. How did you think this was going to go down, and did it go down how you thought it was going to happen?
Yeah, we did what we said we was going to do. We was going to get into a fight, and that's a real fight. None of this playing around on the ground. We both throwing leather, trying to knock each other out. That's the name of the game. It's not point fighting. It's just MMA. We got to mix them up. And me and David did a hell of a job. Much respect to David. He's on tough bugger, but sorry for my language. So we talk in the islands, Pigeon style. But just thank you to everybody. I love all you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, 155-pound champion in the Professional Fighters League, Ray Cooper III.
More evenly matched, formidable opponents squaring off.
And that's saying a lot after the night that we've had tonight already.
That's exactly right.
Holy cow.
Tail and Tapers brought to you by Frank's Red Hot, and this will be a hot one. Magomed Magomedkerimov is 3 years older. He's a lot taller. He's got a 3-inch reach advantage in the arms and 2 inches on the legs. Both men weighed in at the 170-pound limit, and Ray Cooper got rid of the locks to get there. With that, we go to Lillian Garcia.
Fight fans, this is the co-main event of the evening. This championship fight is in the welterweight division, and it is presented to you by Frank's Red Hot. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a wrestler. Standing at 6'1", he officially weighs in at 170 pounds. In 33 professional bouts, this veteran has a record of 28 wins and 5 defeats, with 19 victories by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, here is your number 4 seed and the 2018 PFL Welterweight World Champion, Magomed Magomedkerimov. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a boxer. Standing at 5'7", he officially weighs in at 169 3/4 pounds. In 31 professional bouts, this veteran has a record of 23 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw, with 21 victories by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Pearl City, Hawaii, here is your number 3 seed and the 2019 PFL Welterweight World Champion, Brada Ray Cooper III. Your referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Gary Copeland will oversee this matchup between the Season 1 champ and the Season 2 champ. He can hardly keep them apart before the bell rings. Ray Cooper III in the blue and red. Maga in the black and gray. Do not blink. Cooper tries to move in behind the jab. Maga great at measuring distance. Hard leg kick from the Russian. Another strong leg kick from Magomed Magomedkerimov. Keep an eye on Maga's lead leg. That was the one that was injured earlier in the season against Curtis Millender. He fought the rest of that fight one-legged, got the first round finish. Nice jab from Brada.
And that's what Ray needs to do. He needs to be patient, wait for his opportunity to come in behind that jab, and then watch for those devastating hooks if he does get on the inside.
Maga looking to bank some leg kicks early, perhaps to take the power away from those strong bases.
Time.
The inside kick.
Hey, over there.
Sneaks
over there.
north.
Come over here.
Lands on the cup of Ray Cooper III.
Shake it off. Take a little bit of time. Shake it off real quick. All right. Stretch. Inadvertent. Okay.
As happens when you're in opposite stances, sometimes that inside leg kick just sneaks up a little bit high, lands squarely on the cup.
Right,
Ray Cooper.
Let's watch the groin. I know, inadvertent, but you got to watch that groin, all right? Stay right there, no coaching.
Recover. Says he's good.
Are you sure, Ray? Okay, hold tight. Timekeeper ready? Ready? Fight.
Back to the action we go. Cooper comes right after Maga, closing the distance. And now Maga underneath on the body lock. He picks up Cooper and slams it.
Great timing on that takedown, gets that body lock lift, and now immediately goes into half guard here.
Magomed using that length, the kicking length, that arm length, and that height advantage to his advantage in that situation, taking Cooper completely off of his feet, using that twisting body lock and put him on his back.
Cooper sneaks a butterfly in. Try to control the hips here of Magomed Magomedkerimov, who has shown excellent top pressure in past fights.
This is a good position here for Ray to try to elevate or reverse and get back to his feet here. See if he can get underneath the hips of Magomed. He's got both underhooks here. This is a good position. This is where you want to be. If he can get that good connection here, he can elevate, sweep, or get back to his feet. Magomed doing a good job of floating on top of him, keeping him on his back.
Ray appears content to just lock down for a minute there.
Nice job of Magomed to flip his hips one way and then the other way to get off of those butterflies and take away that elevation.
And Ray's got to be careful with that Ezekiel choke that he hit against Curtis Millender, and he's going for it. Almost got it. Ray recognized it immediately.
First round halfway gone, first of a possible 5. The winner of this bout takes home a second belt, a second $1 million prize, and bragging rights as the ultimate welterweight here in the PFL's 3rd season.
I would put these two welterweights against any welterweight in mixed martial arts right now.
Absolutely, both of these guys have proven their ability to win at the highest level. Ray Cooper had to get past Rory McDonald to earn his spot here. He's a season 2 champion in the PFL. 13 wins in a row. I don't have all the records for welterweights in the world in front of me, Kenny, but that's up there.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at what these guys have done over the last few years, and I would absolutely say that they are some of the most elite welterweights in the world, no question about it. So well-rounded, and as far as excitement, they check that box as well.
Ray Cooper III locks down Maga and earns the stand-up with 90 seconds remaining in the first round. Tries to close the distance, walking back in. Maga tests a high kick. Back to the leg. Cooper controlling the center of the cage. Maga content to circle outside. Big right hand, both men wing one apiece.
And that's where Maga needs to be careful. When he pulls back with his head, he gets a little bit too high, and that's where one of those hooks of Ray Cooper can really land. So he's got to be careful as he pulls back against Cooper.
Nice little fakes and little stutter steps by Maga to keep Cooper off balance. And not sure whether he's coming in or not. Not sure if he's kicking again or not.
Jab to the body, and then the one to the face lands. Double jab traveling from Ray Cooper. The second one effective there. A much more tactical approach from Ray Cooper III. Evidence of that evolution we've been talking about here in season 3. Inside of 10 seconds here, another leg kick for Maga to close the action in round number 1. Round 2 next. The lovely Rainey shows us round number 2 of a possible 5 in this welterweight championship affair. Ray Cooper III, season 2 champion and season 1 runner-up against Magomed Magomedkerimov, the season 1 champ. This is a rematch of their bout back in 2018.
Cooper doing a great job of cutting off the ring, not following his opponent, but staying just a half a step ahead of him and keeping him right on the edge of the cage.
Hook there, glances off the guard of Magomedkerimov, who threw a high kick once again. Right hand sneaks through for Ray Cooper.
Yeah, Ray doing a good job of staying right in front of him, cutting off that cage. Like to see him feint his way in to see if he could throw off Maga and land one of those big combinations that he's well known for.
Yeah, fake a little a takedown, you know, a little level change, and then throw off of that.
Guillotine attempt here on the takedown initiation from Ray Cooper. Gets his neck back to safety. Interesting there by Maga, Kenny. Instead of trying to sprawl or defend the takedown, he just immediately jumped to a guillotine attack.
Yeah, I mean,
high single attempt here by Cooper. He's got locked on that left hip of Magomed. Trying to switch to the double. Nice job.
Nice work here by Cooper. Maga immediately tries to sit out.
Great patience there by Ray. Good job steering Maga right back to the canvas there, getting his shoulders to the mat.
And this is a place where we've seen Ray Cooper improve not only technically but tactically, Randy.
Absolutely.
He's willing to use this wrestling. He's willing to use his pressure and his control. He defeated one of the legends in the welterweight division of MMA in the semifinal, Rory McDonald, with a game plan similar to what we're seeing here in round 2.
So much more composed and focused. Refined his tactics and his technique. He does as much work and explodes when he needs to, but pulls it back and knows when to sit back a little bit too. And I don't think he had that capability in 2018.
It's just so counter to his instincts. And now he's fighting smarter. Maga doing a great job even on the bottom of preventing Ray from mounting successful offense because he's got to stay defensive here. You can see Maga trying to isolate that arm, a little kimura, which he might use to try and sweep.
Now he's moving up.
Nice left hand over the guard there from Ray Cooper, and another landing on the ear of the Russian.
So short and powerful Ray Cooper is.
Yeah, he's showing great control so far, able to get around that leg. Now moves into half guard. Much better position now for Ray. And this is where he can really do a lot of damage in a short amount of time.
Half guard's a great position for wrestlers. They like having that leg to anchor themselves. That bottom leg Turk, that's what we called it in wrestling. Anchor yourself to that guy. And then you can posture up a little bit and land more effective shots. It's hard to do from cross side without a guy skipping out of there on you.
And Randy, I know you already made the point, but I want to reiterate. Ray Cooper can generate more power in short distances than any fighter I've seen in mixed martial arts. We saw it all the way back in season 1. We saw it in season 2. We've seen it several times here in season 3, and we're seeing it in the second round of this championship fight.
Absolutely. This is where having a shorter reach could actually be an advantage here from this position. This is where Ray wants to be, and you got to watch for the arm triangle for this position. He actually choked someone to sleep from this position earlier in the season.
Hasn't quite got Magomed's arm up in position and gotten under the shoulder the way he needs to. Maga got just enough response time to counter it.
He was able to pull that shoulder out of place, but that was right on his carotid artery for sure. Not comfortable there.
Inside of 1 minute remaining here in this welterweight championship. Magomed Magomedkerimov won the first competition between these two men back in season 1. Ray Cooper now searching for that arm triangle, shoulder choke, multiple occasions here, giving Maga one more thing to worry about besides just the powerful strikes coming from the top.
Every time Maga reaches across to try and set up that kimura for a sweep, he's opening himself up to that arm triangle. It's a technique that I used a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do from a guy on the bottom when I've got that quarter or that half guard position.
Final 5 seconds of this second round. Ray Cooper will finish on top of Maga Millions. Sean O'Connell, Ray Couture, Kenny Florian, welterweight championship inside the PFL Smart Cage. Ray Cooper III in the red and blue, season 2 champ, season 1 runner-up. Magomed Magomedkerimov, the season 1 champion, standing across from him in the black and gray. Nice leg kick from Maga. It's champion versus champion. FPR and the fans say that Ray earned the win in round number 2, so perhaps one apiece here as we head into the third.
There's that jab to the body that Ray Cooper Sr. was trying to get Junior to do, or the third to do, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Junior is trying to get third to do it.
It's a family affair for Ray Cooper III. He trains. Big right hand from Maga. Ray ducks under the second and grabs another takedown. Big moment in the fight right there.
Maga gives up his back to get to his feet. Nice job by Maga.
Great work to scramble out of that takedown by Magomed Magomedkerimov. The straight right hand is finding a home for Maga. There he throws it again.
I was wondering what the counter takedowns from Ray Cooper was going to do to the striking offense of Maga, and clearly it's not shutting it down. Maga is going forward that much more.
Interesting, when they went into the corner between rounds 2 and 3, Maga looked to be a little bit more winded, but he is not showing any signs of wear here. Big hook, right hand behind it.
Those shots hurt, Ray.
Another right hand from Maga.
And another one.
And a knee this time. Ray catches the leg. Maga sending more knees up the middle here.
How about that distance? He stayed right out of range.
Standing guillotine attempt here. Ray's able to push out of it.
Ray's got to get out of there. He's got to circle away. Maga has him pinned up against the cage.
Maga staying right out of range. Ray's not long enough to reach him, but Maga can still reach Ray.
And you see the mouth of Ray Cooper. It's kind of open there. I wonder if that one of those shots hurt his jaw. Hands are starting to drop as well.
Cooper in some trouble here halfway through round number 2. Maga still swinging away. Low calf kick that time. As the gulping for air continues. Straight right hand. Big hook behind the right hand for Ray Cooper III. Ray's able to slip just outside of that jab.
See a little blood from the mouth of Cooper. He's got that mouth open.
Big right hand from Ray Cooper. And another Ray Cooper knocks out Magomed Magomedkerimov. The right hand and the left hook behind it. And the building goes crazy. Back-to-back championships for Ray Cooper III. Hawaii, stand up.
Unbelievable. Almost got finished in this round. Comes back to get the knockout.
Ray Cooper III in trouble. And what does that man have that no other welterweight on the planet has? True one-punch, game-changer power. Ray Cooper III hugs his brothers, Balin, Blake, Makoa, his father, Ray Cooper Jr. That's the whole training camp, Kenny Florian.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. Sometimes guys are more dangerous when they're hurt. That was Ray Cooper right there.
A two-time world champion tells us I'm the best. Unbelievable comeback. Oh my goodness.
Unreal. I have chills. What a fight.
Wow.
Wow.
Magomedkerimov's up on the stool. He's fine. He's conscious. Responding well. Ray Cooper, what a warrior. In deep trouble in the 3rd round and comes back with the big right hand left hook and puts him down. Unbelievable.
And again, we can't verify. I'm not a doctor, but he may have done it also with a broken jaw. His just unbelievable heart and composure from Cooper.
Ray's talking a lot of noise for someone with a broken jaw right now. I think his jaw might be just fine.
Love the sportsmanship here, Ray Cooper. Talking to the camp and corner of his opponent. There's that right hand.
The left hook misses in the second one.
Wow, it's the second right.
We were talking about his head being really high. That's where you can get exposed, and Ray Cooper's hooks came right into play.
Absolutely called it.
How many times have we seen Ray Cooper end someone's night with that slip and dip overhand right?
Oh, that follow-up shot was just brutal. Shots, I should say. Every one of them landed.
They were all brutal. They were all accurate. Randy Couture, name one welterweight in mixed martial arts in the entire world who hits harder than that man.
I don't think I can.
You can't do it because there's nobody in the sport that punches like that at 170 pounds. Cageonomics Stats Bundle presented by Geico. And Ray Cooper III will take home a second $1 million check. We'll make this official when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stoppage comes officially at 3 minutes and 2 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by knockout and the 2021 PFL Welterweight World Champion, Ray Cooper III.
President of Fighter Operations Ray Seffo presents the belt. PFL CEO Pete Murray will present Ray Cooper III with his second $1 million check. That's what a back-to-back champion earns. Brada, Ray Cooper III, the only man in PFL history who's been in every championship. You said you thought about the loss in Season 1 championship to Magomed Magomedkerimov every day since then. How good does it feel to get this victory?
Just want to give praise to the Father in heaven, the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you for everything. I give him the glory. He gave me the victory in Jesus' name. And yeah, he's an awesome competitor. I wanted to fight him for a long time before when I lost to him. What can I say? He's an awesome competitor. But I told you guys once again, I'm better in every whatever we win in the fight. Better at wrestling, better at standing up. He caught me, he hurt me a little bit, but I had to bide my time and pick my shots. And yeah, that was a good fight.
We're taking a couple of replays here. Very impressive performance. Look at the monitor back here, Ray. Maga starts off decently strong, couple of big leg kicks. How'd those feel?
It was good kicks. He was catching me. He was fast on the leg kick, but after this, work around it and half step.
He's able to take you down in the first. He finishes the round on top, even after you got the stand up. But then you returned the tide. You out-wrestled him in the second round.
Yeah, told you I have good wrestling. I back it up. I train wrestling every day since I was young. And that haircut is from when I was 18 years old, winning my 3rd state title, and this is what it is to wrestle.
That's the right hand. Is that where it hurt you?
He was just buzzing me. I wasn't really hurt. He was catching me good. I just had to catch my breath and pick my shots a little bit better. But he was a good fighter. He was attacking, and I had to wait. He was getting tired. Yeah, I had to just wait for my opening, and it came. And yeah, I finished him. Told you I was gonna knock him out. I'm the best.
Ray, you just knocked out a man who is on a 13-fight winning streak. Where do you think this win puts you among the top welterweights in the world?
I know I'm the best. I would take out the UFC champion, the Bellator champion. We should unify the belts. Put me against anybody. I'll take them all out. But just thank you to the Lord for giving me this opportunity.
Ray Cooper III, back-to-back PFL champions, Season 2 and Season 3. Give it up for Brada.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now for the 2022 PFL Welterweight Championship. Introducing first in the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in at 169 1/2 pounds. With 10 victories opposite of 2 defeats, with 5 wins coming by way of stoppage, fighting out of Miami, Florida by way of Jamaica, he is the number 5 seed, Delano, the Postman Taylor.
And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He is a kickboxer standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in at 169 1/2 pounds. With 12 victories opposite of 6 defeats and 2 draws with 1 no contest, he has 6 victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, he is the number 2 seed, the Swedish Denzel Sadibou Sy. The referee in charge is Dan Mergliate.
Justin Gaethje now taking in the fights. Perpetual, perennial contender in the lightweight division.
All right, gentlemen,
Delano Taylor in the gray trunks, Sadibou Sy in the blue. Taylor sprints out to his right. Sadibou Sy in the southpaw stance. There's those fast kicks from Sadibou Sy, blocked by Taylor.
Yeah, Sadibou is coming into this fight very confident. He believed he was going to be able to put on a clinic here, and Delano thinks he's being underestimated and thinks he's one of the few guys who can deal with that range and height of Sadibou Sy and trying to bring the fight to him.
He does bring up a great point. A lot of times when you watch Sadibou Sy fight, the physical profile is very different. He's taller, he's longer. Visually, you can see that. Not necessarily the case in this bout. But he also started his PFL career as a middleweight, Randy. He fought some big guys.
Yeah, I have no idea how either one of these guys make this weight class, but amazing just the same. And I think Sadibou Sy has been fighting a lot of shorter guys, and that's why they've been able to get under him and make him wrestle. And that's why he come to Extreme Couture to shore up that wrestling. I admire him for being willing to put himself out there and bring a weakness up and make it a strength.
And I truly believe that's allowed him to become a more comfortable striker here in the cage. He's more confident with his wrestling takedown defense, so he can let those hands fly.
Randy, as long as you mentioned the tough weight cut, Delano Taylor was this close to coming up over the championship limit, but he had to go get off the scale, go back and finish the cut.
He said it wasn't anything unusual. For some reason, the last .2 would not come off. He literally brought it right down to the wire.
But here he is. He's earned his spot in more ways than one as he switches stances back and forth.
Yeah, Sadibou really seeking out that left kick to the body of Taylor. He is nasty with that one.
That's the 3rd time he's tried the high kick. Only one has been able to sneak onto the neck meat of Delano Taylor so far. Inside kick, that left leg from Sadibou Sy putting in work here. First of 5 possible rounds, $1 million on the line in the welterweight division. Body kick, just like he asked for. The lead hand for Sadibou Sy starting to sneak down towards his waistline. Good right hand to the body there from Delano Taylor.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way to cut off the cage and slow down Sadibou Sy, but his lateral movement is so good out there, guys.
Yeah, I think Delano's got to anticipate just a half second sooner and step across to cut him off instead of following. He ends up following him the way it is now.
Yeah, it seems like this round for Sadibou Sy has really been about trying to slow Taylor down, landing a lot of body shots, trying to peck away at that lead leg of Taylor.
Coming up on the 1 minute mark here, Sadibou Sy and Delano Taylor squaring off for a $1 million welterweight championship belt. another body kick. Taylor tried the left hook on the counter. Take a listen inside the blue corner of Delano Taylor.
You gotta work here. Let it feel some. In, out. That's it. That's it. Hey. Whenever you ready, Delano. Whenever you ready.
Corner of Delano Taylor calling for more activity from their fighter, who has spent a good portion of this round trying to get his reads. See more active striking from Sadibou Sy, mostly from the kicks. Right, one in the book.
But more than anything else, it's those long-range weapons that's keeping Delano Taylor on the outside, and eventually that could cause Taylor to kind of crash in, and that's where Sadibou could take advantage of perhaps Taylor losing his patience and getting a little frustrated and rushing in.
Right hand there from Taylor. We've seen him score big with his right hand. Challenger Series fight, he won actually with double right hands. He beat Rory McDonald, knocked him unconscious with a straight right. Delano Taylor in the gray trunks, Sadibou Sy in the blue, welterweight world championship with $1 million on the line.
Taylor already looking a lot more loose here in round two. He doesn't look as stiff. He's moving around a little bit more. He's switching his stances a little bit, showing a lot more feints as well. Looks much sharper here.
Big body kick there from Sadibou Sy. Taylor tries to respond. Sadibou moves out. Back to the body, Sadibou Sy goes. It is lightning quick.
Yeah, when you have time and space, you can see what's coming. You have time to react. You're going to be a lot more composed and relaxed. And that's what these long-range weapons are doing for Sadibou. It's keeping Taylor on the outside. It's giving him time and space to see what Taylor's trying to do. If he does move forward, he just moves right out of the way. Looking for that shift there. Looks like he's trying to switch stances as he punches. That might serve him well to eat up that space a little quicker.
I think Delano Taylor's going to have to crash this if he wants to get in and be effective. If he allows Sadibou to use his footwork and his length, he's going to stay out there and pot shot the entire fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see him as he throws that right hand and maybe step through with that right leg just like that.
There you go.
That's
or at least head fake like he's going to shoot right close the distance to get him to drop his hands a little and start to defend that, then throw that right hand. Both guys exchange jousting jabs.
More urgency here in the second round from Delano Taylor. Round two halfway gone, and there he's in. Pressing Sadibou Sy against the cage.
Just gonna say, he got in within 2 feet of that fence. That's your chance to close the distance. He's got very little angle of escape with the fence behind him. Delano Taylor did it perfectly. In on the high single, head inside single, trying to find a way to maybe pick Saibou Sy up.
And if he's not
with the whizzer. Sorry, Kenny.
Yeah, no, and Randy, I was going to say, if he's not successful with this single leg, I'd like to see him strike in the clinch a little bit, look for some knees from there, trying to slow Sadibou down a little bit.
Say, as Sadibou tries to break away here, punch your way back into that range. Stay right in his face. Little cup check.
Inside the red corner of Saibou Sy, we take a look. No Swedish translation, so that doesn't do us a whole lot of good, but Saibou Sy and Delano Taylor clashing shins right there in the middle of the smart cage.
Sadibou very good at just reading his opponent, seeing what's coming, just moving right out of the way, and then looking for a counter.
Inside of 30 seconds now in this second round. Second of a possible 5. Smile on the face of Sadibou Sy as he goes back to work with his left leg.
He got Delano to bite on that little head fake and it made him smile.
Final 10 seconds of the round once again. Sadibou Sy with the hands down, retreating. And there's the bell.
Seen them train over at Extreme Couture as well.
Yep. Never heard of it, Kenny. Let's go, fight. Third round. Sadibou Sy, Delano Taylor squaring off for a $1 million welterweight PFL World Championship. Sadibou Sy, in his 4th PFL season, finally booked his ticket to a championship bout. Delano Taylor has burst onto the scene. He started his year on the Challenger Series, earned his spot in the season, got a couple upset victories, and doesn't quite complete that takedown in that. That's the point that both of you have been making all night. Sadibou Sy in 2019 or 2018 would have been on the floor after that.
Yeah, on the deck right there. He did a great job of keeping his balance, using his hand control to fight his way out of that situation. Delano Taylor shot that shot naked. He didn't set that up. He didn't punch his way into that or give him anything else to think about.
Delano tries to come in behind the right hand. Sadibou once again measures the distance and retreats. Dan Hardy from across the pond, watching live in London. What do you think of this fight so far?
I think it's fascinating. You know, Sadibou Sy is doing a really good job of managing his distance and keeping that left leg going, as I was saying. Keep snapping it into the body and the head and making Delano Taylor work from the outside. You know, that Taylor looks uncomfortable. He looks like he wants to land his right hand, but he can't, which is why we've started seeing him work for takedowns, which again is highlighting the fact that Sadibou Sy has been working on his takedown defense. I think at the moment, Sy is running the dance here, and Taylor's really struggling with the distance.
Little feint there from Delano Taylor, thanks to Dan Hardy. See the live odds swinging more in the favor of Sadibou Sy. He's now a minus 750 favorite as he goes to work on the lead leg. He's been using mostly his left inside kick to work the thigh.
Orthodox stance right here. Now he's back to the southpaw stance.
Delano's creeping in much better now. He's just not committing to that shot. He can maybe touch Sadibou with that right hand, especially if he's able to shift his stance and eat up that space as he steps through on that punch.
Heavy leg kick there. Now Delano Taylor finds his range with a combination. Goes chest to chest.
Needed inside three-pommel hand control and head position by Sadibou Sy. Allows him to clear the space.
Inside of 2 minutes now in this third of 5 possible rounds. Nice jab lands there for Sadibou.
Stick, 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 stick. Hey, that's it. Stick, stick, stick,
Three.
stick, stick. Hey, all right, right there. Take charge. Knee, underhook high. Underhook high. Right hand high.
Sadibou did it.
Inside shit. Left side, make a step. Move those feet, take those feet, Lana.
Sadibou did a nice job of meeting the level of Delano Taylor. That's what allowed him to get that underhook.
Yeah, got right to the waist, he double underhooks and came up.
And now he pushes out again. Double jab there from Sadibou Sy, who still is on about a 2-to-1 ratio kicks to punches. Not super typical, but that's the way he's doing it in this stand-up battle.
Yeah, you know, this isn't, one of those fights where it's extremely exciting or anything, but it is so impressive to see someone who can throw these strikes from the outside, stay disciplined, and stay moving. This takes tremendous discipline and footwork and knowledge of range.
Delano Taylor attempts to dive in on a low single there. Sadibou steps out of it, and that's the end of the third round. Two 6'3" welterweights squaring off in a tactical, technical striking battle so far. Delano
All right,
Taylor
fourth round, you ready?
tried
You
to
ready?
get this one
Let's
to
go,
the
guys.
ground.
Keep busy.
So far unsuccessful.
Yeah, Sadibou just proving to be a master of range here.
For the first time tonight, we are in the championship round. Saibou Sy has never been to the 4th round. And he reaches down to initiate a grappling exchange. This time Delano Taylor meets his level, shrugs him back up chest to chest. Interesting, Kenny, that Sadibou's the more experienced mixed martial artist, and obviously has a long kickboxing resume as well, but Delano Taylor has more title fights.
Yeah, that's right. You know, for Sadibou, he wants to show his full mixed martial arts skill set and see where he can find a weakness here against Taylor. But he's been so dominant from the outside. Taylor just has not found an answer so far.
Delano Taylor wading in behind the right hand and the left hook. And Sadibou Sy is able to evade both. He does eat one jab. Successful counter punching for Sadibou Sy. Stops Delano Taylor's forward motion.
And this is where Taylor needs to go. He needs to look for that big right hand. He's getting closer. Sadibou perhaps a little bit too relaxed. He's in a much better range now, but this is where Taylor can start to take over with body shots and leg kicks.
Nice body kick there from Saibou Sy.
Those are just brutal.
Kenny, we haven't really seen in those first 3 rounds Sadibou kind of surrendering the cage control, keeping his back so close to the fence that may end up serving Delano Taylor's takedown attempts.
Yeah, Sadibou, just a very smooth operator here. Mixing up his strikes, always at the proper range. Very defensively sound here. And again, his takedown defense, I think this has really been the big change for him mentally and technically.
It gives him the confidence to open up, to let his feet go, to let his hands go. I'd like to see him use his hands more, especially now as Delano's starting to creep into that range where he should be letting some combinations go and letting his hands go.
Oh.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Quick hook.
Taylor looking to try to make it nasty, but you still got to watch out for those very slick counter shots from Sadibou Sy.
Delano Taylor did a great job on the exit, landed 3 short right hooks to the unprotected side of Sadibou Sy's face. More body kicks from Sadibou. He might set a record for left kicks landed to the body in this fight.
Gotta be.
He's just so quick. Sadibou Sy landing continuously with those kicks. Good jab from Taylor there. Output increasing here in the championship rounds for the man who is likely down on the scorecard, Delano Taylor.
So Taylor's complaining about Sadibou maybe grabbing his glove.
Randy, what's your stance on that? A little finger in the glove in those clinches?
No, I mean, obviously we know the rules. You're not allowed to do that.
Well,
No,
strictly speaking, Randy.
I guess I had big enough mitts that I didn't have to stick my fingers in the glove. I could grab that whole hand.
Round 4 down. One more to go in the Welterweight World Championship.
Don't worry about it. Keep
Kenny
fighting.
Florian, where do we stand in this fight for Welterweight World Championship?
I think it's been all Sadibou really for pretty much every single round. I think Delano's gotten a little bit closer, but Sy has just dominated the distance and those long-range strikes in this fight.
Fighter performance rating actually gives a very slight edge in that fourth round to Delano Taylor. A score proprietary to the PFL between 0 and 100, based not only on the action inside of the cage, but the impact those actions have on your opponent. Taylor pressing forward now.
This is what I would like to see from Taylor earlier. This is where he can close that gap and surprise Saibou Sy a little bit.
Another high kick from Saibou Sy.
These shifting stances, the tie walks coming forward. Taylor's looking more comfortable.
Kenny, what adjustment could Sadibou make to maybe get a finish here in this fifth and final round?
I think he needs to look for that left hand right down the middle as Taylor tries to close that distance. And Taylor's aware of it too. He's being very careful to not rush it too much. I also would like to see him, like he just threw that shot, that left kick going upstairs. He's been attacking the body a lot. Perhaps he can catch the guard of Taylor dropping a little bit.
Taylor the aggressor here. Sy backs him up with a jab. Counter hook there from Delano Taylor. Sadibou Sy changes levels and presses forward.
Almost thought he was going to drive through with that double leg. It looked like it.
Wishful thinking potentially from Randy Couture. Wants to take down from the striking specialist. We saw him do it to Rory McDonald.
Those are sharp knees there from Taylor to the quads of Sadibou Sy and to the body. Very nice.
We saw the live odds climbing in Sadibou Sy's favor all fight long. They've started to regress a little bit now. It's still not close according to the odds makers, but Sadibou back down to minus 650. $1 million to the winning fighter in this welterweight championship. And Dan Hardy, we're halfway through our final round. What can Delano Taylor do to pull off a comeback?
You know, he's got to commit to that single right hand. The problem that he's having, because he was struggling with the range, he started to double up his right hand, and now Sadibou Sy's level changing underneath the first one. It's really interesting. One takes a step forward, then the other one counters. What I am liking about Sadibou Sy, though, on the back of his left hand, on the back of his left kick, sorry, he's throwing a right hook, and a couple of times it's come very close to Taylor's chin. Something to watch out for, but as I said, Taylor, he needs to commit to that single right hand because Sadibou Sy's level changed on the second one and it's missing every time.
Taylor, as Dan was speaking, was able to land the right hand that snapped Sadibou Sy's head back, but the Swede is not going anywhere. You got to credit Delano Taylor. He knows that he's got to be the aggressor in these late rounds, and he absolutely has been pressing forward, higher output. Question will be, is it too little too late if he can't get a finish? For a guy who's only 12 fights into his pro career, I'm impressed by Delano Taylor, regardless of results.
Very impressed. Great athlete. Fight IQ much higher than he should have after 12 fights, honestly.
No question. He's going to learn so much from this experience here against Saibou Sy.
Last minute of this title fight, $1 million on the line. Sadibou Sy once again changes levels and presses forward. Body kick again. Don't want to know what Delano Taylor's ribs are going to feel like on the right side of his body tomorrow morning. Another body kick from Sadibou Sy, who continues doggedly to press forward. Sadibou maybe feeling this one's in the bag, is retreating around the outside of the smart cage, avoiding that kill shot, the Hail Mary punch. It will not come for Delano Taylor. Sadibou Sy raises his arms after 5 technical rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges are in agreement, 49-46, for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the 2022 PFL Welterweight Champion, the Swedish Denzel Sadibou Sy.
Saibou Sy with a belt on his shoulder, and PFL CEO Pete Murray has what you're really here for, Sadibou. The big check, $1 million. Sadibou Sy, it's been a long journey. We started this thing in 2018. You were a middleweight then. This is your first trip to a championship, and you earned the $1 million. Finally, after all this work, what does it mean to you?
Wow, like, to be honest, I have so many things in my mind that I wanted to say. Like, this moment is just overwhelming. Like, I've been working for all the years in 2002 for this moment. To be here with this belt, 5-time world champion, my God, that's surreal.
And nobody is as experienced in the PFL with this format as you are. But the first time you've ever been 5 rounds in your career, you fight all the way through. Is this what the game plan was? Did you think that the best chance for the $1 million was a decision?
To be honest, I trained for 5 rounds. I wanted to get him out there earlier, but he came out prepared, he came ready, he was durable, and my hat's off to him. Delano, amazing guy, amazing fighter. He's gonna be back stronger.
Sadibou Sy, 2022 PFL welterweight champion and $1 million winner.
Welterweight Championship Tale of the Tape brought to you by Celsius. Sadibou Sy is 36 years of age. Magomed Magomedkerimov is 33. Sadibou is 6'3", 2 inches taller than Maga. Both men weighed in at the 170-pound limit, and you can see the height translates to a massive reach advantage for Sadibou Sy. A full 7 inches on the arms and 5 on the legs.
All right, keys to victory for both of these fighters. For Sadibou, it's about his long-range weapons. He's tall, lanky for the division, has to use them well here to keep Magomed on the outside. Also, his takedown defense is going to be critical to his success here, and his counter-striking is going to have to be on point. For Magomed, he's got to utilize those takedowns, bring that pressure, and keep that head moving to avoid those counter-strikes from Sadibou.
Andy Shepard, take it away.
The following is a 7-figure fight. 5 rounds of action for the PFL Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a wrestling specialist and stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 170 pounds and in 39 fights has built a record of 33 wins and 6 losses. 22 victories coming by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, he is the 2018 PFL Welterweight Champion, Magomed Magomedkerimov. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is a kickboxing specialist and stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 169 3/4 pounds and has built an MMA record of 16 victories, 6 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 no contest. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, he is the 2022 PFL Welterweight Champion, the Swedish dancer, Sadibou Sy. Your referee in charge, Jaron Valev.
All the way back, all the way back, all the way back. On my cue.
Sadibou Sy in the blue, Magomed Magomedkerimov in the gray. Touch of the gloves and a brief embrace. The beginning of 5 potential 5-minute rounds. With Sadibou in the southpaw stance.
Magomed trying to use that lead leg as a means to try to get to that clinch position. Now bringing that pressure.
Magomed getting aggressive early here. Jason Jackson, the Bellator welterweight champion, newly minted, looking on with great interest. PFL purchased Bellator and promised us a champions versus champions card in 2024. Randy, a lot of people think this is where the fight will be decided. Can Magomed Magomedkerimov out-wrestle Sadibou Sy? Can he get him down to the ground and keep him there? Because that's how you keep yourself out of danger against Sadibou.
Yeah, interesting. Magomed looking to do some twisting. He's got that deep underhook. He's hanging his head a little bit on that side. Either a slide by or a foot sweep here, a twisting body lock is what I think he's going to try and set up.
Yeah, Sadibou's not allowing Magomed to get an angle on him. He's not allowing him to control those hips. Staying nice and comfortable there.
He's the taller, longer fighter. That gives him a slight advantage from that chest-to-chest position.
Okay, let's work.
Body lock here. There's the step around.
There's the angle.
There's the takedown.
Good patience from Magomed there. Sadibou not in a great spot here at all. Magomed trying to take the back.
Sadibou recognizing where he's at. Doing a good job of not letting Magomed get an anchor. Magomed trying to get one anchor in now, but Sadibou gets to his feet.
Great job by Sadibou
Nice
to get back
hand
to his
fighting,
feet.
beautiful underhook.
That was beautiful.
Not easy to do against a grappler like Magomed Magomedkerimov, but halfway through round number one, Sadibou Sy back to his feet.
And here's where Magomed needs to be careful. These knees from the taller athlete, he can dig these right in.
Yeah, this is where Sadibou really should kind of disengage. He's got that arm on the inside of the forearm of Magomed with his left arm. Just try to create space and reset.
Oh, another attempt at a hip toss. Gets the trip. Scrambled by Sadibou. Nice job.
Landed a nice left hand as he was getting up as well. That surprised Magomedkerimov.
You can see the contrasting styles here. Magomed jittery and always bouncing, always moving on his feet. Sadibou with his measured approach. Doesn't mind being flat-footed temporarily.
Nice long left by Sadibou Sy.
Magomed has to watch out for both of those lower limbs. Sadibou will throw the high kicks, the knees. He'll beat up the leg. Very comfortable kicking. But will he be so comfortable kicking against someone with the wrestling of Magomed Magomedkerimov?
That's a great question, Sean. And anytime you're posted on one leg, you're throwing a kick, you're vulnerable. It's tough to sprawl, tough to counter those takedowns. So Sadibou's got to be selective at bringing those feet up.
That stomping kick to the lead leg is a weapon that Magomed likes to use. And I think he likes to use it because it's him in the
big
past.
right hand.
Huge right hand. And then he tries it again and again. And now Sadibou Sy has to change levels and grab chest to chest.
Yeah, and it's a good weapon to use, especially against someone who's as long as Sadibou Sy there.
It's a little sabat kick he throws, trying to catch that shin or knee of Sadibou Sy.
And that's what makes Magomedkerimov such a threat, is that you don't have to just worry about his wrestling. You got to watch out for his striking as well. All right, so here's Sadibou. Lands a nice left hand there. Magomed trying to exchange with him there. Kind of feinted that lead leg stomp, landed a nice right hand that caught Sadibou by surprise.
Check it out, please. Let's go, let's go.
Try to land another one. Not quite as hard as that first one, though.
Let's go, sections out. Let's go, Atkins kick.
Sadibou Sy, 2022 champ in the blue trunks and the southpaw stance. Magomed Magomedkerimov, 2018 welterweight champ in the gray. Sweden versus Dagestan. Oh, nasty. That stomping kick took the balance out from under Sadibou Sy.
Sadibou scrambled well, got right back to his feet before Magomed could cover him.
Jam that knee up briefly. Hopefully there's no damage to that leg.
Dan Hardy, we're 6 minutes in. What do you think?
I think that was an important first round for Sadibou Sy. I think he proved to Magomedkerimov that he has improved his game. His sub-defense is there, his scrambling is there, and his takedown defense, of course, is far more measured this time around. I think the longer this fight goes, beautiful, but straight back to his feet, look at that. I think the longer this fight goes, the more Sadibou Sy is going to relax and the more discouraged Magomedkerimov is going to get. Getting him down to the floor and working submissions has got to be a key for Magomedkerimov, but he can't shy away from his striking.
It's a nice twisting body lock attempt by Magomedkerimov. The second Sadibou Sy's knees touched the ground, he popped right back to his feet.
Yeah, I don't think Maga's liking those knees down the middle from Sadibou Sy.
Again, the twisting body lock. Sadibou Sy gets it. He scrambles right away, creates distance. Oh. Nice knee up the middle by Sadibou.
Beautiful straight right to the body from Maga. Now Sadibou attacking his body with the kicks.
Keep it clean.
Maga catches the leg, uses it for the takedown.
Sadibou right back to his feet, not willing to concede anything.
Yeah, this is going to be a big confidence builder for Sadibou Sy.
Nice job getting inside, getting an underhook, and getting back chest to chest.
We have seen Magomed get tired in the past, and this is going to be frustrating for him. Getting close to a lot of takedowns, having your opponent get right back to his feet.
That's all work, that's all energy. Spend a lot of energy to take a guy down. To have him pop right back up can be just as demoralizing as being put back on the deck.
Absolutely.
And we've seen how patient Sadibou Sy can be. Even with that spinning wheel kick, he set it up, he tried it a couple of times, he didn't rush anything, and then finally dialed it in. Ian Parker, how did you bet this fight?
Sean, I actually took Magomed Magomedkerimov with the money line. He was minus 190 to start. The odds are now as high as minus 270 in his favor. You know, I know everyone's talking about Sadibou Sy's improved takedown defense, but Magomedkerimov is the one landing more powerful shots. I think that's going to give him confidence with the striking, which will then open up his takedowns. I think this fight's going to go very deep, very far, but once that fight gets to the floor later on, that's where he might take over. Right now, I have him up, if the round ends now, up 2-0.
Thank you, Ian Parker. 1 minute left in this second round of Welterweight World Championship. $1 million and the strap on the line. Maga tries to catch another kick.
Maga continues to look for that left hook. Sadibou circling right into it. But I agree with Ian. I think Maga's landing the harder shots. Sadibou doing a great job of stopping the takedowns or getting back to his feet, but he's got to do more. He needs to start to get some more power onto his shots as we move into the later rounds.
Well, you hear top-level fighters who train with Saibou Sy talk about how good he is at making reads and solving puzzles. And the best way to keep him out of that mode is to make him defensive, to kick his legs, to punch him in the face, to attack the body.
So here you see Magomedkerimov with the single leg. He's trying to find a way to run the pipe and put Sadibou on the deck. Sadibou hits the deck and gets right back to his feet, not willing to concede the position and make Magomed Magomedkerimov work for that takedown.
Janie says round 3 to come. Saibou Sy off the stool. Magomed Magomedkerimov in his gray trunks also ready to go. Third of a potential 5.
Fighters, fight!
Sadibou now in the orthodox stance to start the round. He will switch frequently. Two welterweight champions here in the PFL. Oh! A little hesitation. He brought the leg up and then he whipped out the extension. Maga catches a kick again. Rushes in after it.
Sadibou starting to get more aggressive here.
He's got to get some offense.
Yes.
Defense is its own merit. It's its own reward. You got to defend it until the fight's over. But he's got to get some offense going. He's got to score. We're in the 3rd round here.
Oh, that hurt his body, looked like.
Straight right to the body. That's Sadibou back up. And now look at this. You don't see it. Oh, there's a guillotine attempt.
He's got a good one, too.
It's tight. It's very tight.
Very tight attempt here from Magomed Magomedkerimov. There's a tap! Maga millions! Submission victory in round 3. Wow.
And how many of those were against Bear?
Yeah, a decent amount. Geico Cageonomics stats bundle. Maga, 2 takedowns. Wasn't able to mount any real serious offense after the takedown. Saibou Sy got back to his feet, scrambled immediately. And then when Sadibou initiates a grappling exchange, ducks down to try and wrestle, Magomed Magomedkerimov makes him pay for it. Here's your AI score. All 3 rounds in favor of Magomed Magomedkerimov. Round 2 extremely close. The only way to score a perfect 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jaren Valev calls a halt to the action at 1 minute and 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner via physical tap out to a guillotine and 2023 PFL Welterweight World Champion, Magomed Magomedkerimov.
Maga million, Maga millions. 2 $1 million checks